bye week this past weekend, and recall the last 3 weeks prior to that, we were in evacuation mode and we were away from home. We weren't on campus. And frankly, our guys really, really needed a break. So we kind of combined. They had a lot of catching up to do with regard to school. So there's extra things going on there, but that's our responsibility. We the academic side of this is something we've got to make sure we get right. But we did what we could to give our guys a break and try to balance that with the mistakes that we've made over the span of the first few games, so we can improve those over the span of the rest of the season. Then as of today, we began yesterday the coaches began our preparation for ULM, and today we started to go over all of that with the team.
Thank you, Coach. Our first question comes from Dan McDonald with The Advocate. Dan, please go ahead.
Morning, Coach. Could you talk a little bit more about your guys, what they had to do to get back to normal after all those weeks being away? And also, how much benefit was it to get the 2 weeks to sort of fix things after the Troy game?
Well, it wasn't 2 weeks. We had that. Now we're getting ready for ULM. But we did have last week. And that part of it was a big deal to us. I mean, we didn't get home till Sunday from being away for 3 weeks. So, frankly, we needed a break. But once we came back, Monday, classes started, but pretty much every professor in the university has 3 weeks of work that they need to make up. So there are times that would normally be free time where extra classes are given. If there's a day off, for example, we're going to have classes on Saturday. Election day comes, we're going to have classes all day there. So it takes a little while to get back to normal, but at least now our guys are used to that routine again with regard to the extra classes. And I'm sure that's going to continue throughout the entire semester, and we're back to a far more normal routine, at least as far as football goes. It was more, I think we were exhausted and we needed a bit of a break.
What do your guys need to work on after the Troy game?
Well, I think you try to do that relative to the team, to the upcoming opponent that you're looking at. So from an offensive perspective, we had penalties that hurt us. We had a critical fourth down situation that we had broken assignments on that, which certainly that hurt us. Troy had a number of big runs on us. We need to be able to make sure we get that fixed. And we needed to make sure on the opening kickoff, they returned that for touchdown against us. So with regard to our kickoff return, we need to do a better job of fine-tuning some things in offense. And defensively, we need to make sure that we get our run fits right. They were all the things that we were working on. But rather than go backward to Troy, we tried to do those focused on Monroe going forward.
Is there a concern that, your guys have not played at home since that second week of the season. Is there a concern that your guys may be, almost overexcited to get back home?
Dan, I don't know. They're not overexcited. We're just happy to be home. I think it's more we're very appreciative to be home, and we're looking forward to our next game. I don't think anybody's overexcited. If anything, we are appreciative.